How did we get here? Where are we not? What did we learn? What did we teach? As we move deeper and deeper into the fifth dimension, learning and teaching are intertwined. We talk a lot about the fifth dimension, and many humans believe they understand what the fifth dimension is like. However, as we come closer and closer to the threshold of the fifth dimension, we are beginning to realize how little we know about it. We have imagined it, dreamt it, wrote about it, and even think we have visited it. However, the frequency network for fifth-dimensional reality is very challenging for one who has, not yet, totally transmuted into fifth-dimensional consciousness. The most challenging part of this transmutation is to actually believe that you are, indeed, functioning primarily within the flow, not just of your 3D and 4D reality, but also in the flow of your 5D reality. You are confused by that comment because when you first begin to intermingle your consciousness with the resonance of fifth-dimensional realities, you may feel like you are suddenly surrounded by chaos. Wait, you call. Stop the train. I don't know where I am going. On the other hand, there is a silent voice, an invisible face, and an unperceivable energy field. However, when you fall into that energy field, you realize that you can perceive it, but only after you have stopped the 3D hustle, let go the drama, calmed the emotions and gone deep, inside. Once deep within yourself, you look inside to see that where you are going is where you have been. Simultaneously, you are now here, wherever here may be. In other words, you must let go of 3D time and sequence. Beware that short-term memory will suffer greatly during this transition. However, shifting from a reality of time and space into a reality of here and now could not be easy. Everything that you have known as real in all your past, third and fourth dimensional incarnations is morphing into something that is very different, but simultaneously, exactly the same. You may think this energy is transmuting within one moment, and then, within the next moment, you may not feel that energy at all. You are confused because you are counting your moments when there is only the now. The now means something very different than now. When you are called on to do something in the now of the fifth dimension, there is no time, and there is no sequence. How could there be time without the counting of the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc.? The fifth dimension has no counting. There is only now. There are no moments to count as there is no time between moment 1 and moment 2. There is only one moment within the now. How is that possible? You ask your higher self who meets you at the threshold to guide and assist you. Do you think I live within time? Your fifth dimensional guide asks. You need to ponder that question. Then you call your guide, but it will not answer. You call again and again, meditate, fast, pray, dream, and try to be creative. Where are you? You ask in a frustrated manner. If you are my fifth dimensional guide, why don't I see you? You cannot see me any more than I can see you. We are one. Can you see your heartbeat? Can you see your stomach digest, or your nervous system jumping from synapse to synapse? I, your fifth dimensional self, lives within you, in the same manner that I shine out from you. Take this sentence into your sleep. Take this message into your daily life. Take this message into your meditations and reflections. How do I, the fifth dimensional expression of your multidimensional self, live within you? How do I, the fifth dimensional expression of multidimensional self, shine out from you? Can you see me when you look in the mirror? Do I inspire you when you seem lost in the third dimensional redundancy? Do I meet you in your dreams and meditations? Ask yourself the above questions. Ponder these questions. Bring them into your meditations, your walks in nature, your laughter with friends, and the mundane tasks of wearing a third-dimensional earth vessel. Always, secretly tucked within the illusion of your third-dimensional self, Your fifth dimensional self constantly, eternally, and lovingly is infinitely calling you to come inside so that you can get to know, and merge with, your fifth dimensional self. Then, just as you have shared your third dimensional reality with your fifth dimensional self, your fifth dimensional self will share your fifth dimensional reality with you. In fact, that is already occurring, isn't it? Perhaps you forgot, or were afraid to remember. But, why would you be afraid to remember your fifth dimensional self? The answer is easy. When you fully remember your fifth dimensional self, you will be called to merge with your fifth dimensional expression of yourself. Once this merging has begun, everything will begin to change because your perceptions of reality will change. The third and fourth dimensional planet, on which your third dimensional Earth vessel has currently taken residence, is in great transition. Therefore, your entire third and fourth dimensional realities are in great transition. And, if your reality is in great transition, then you are in great transition. But what does this transition look like? How will you feel this transition? In fact, how are you now feeling this transition? It is vital that you, the leaders into your budding fifth dimensional reality, answer these questions for yourself because many people will be asking you to give them your answer to these questions. We say your answers, because there are no right or wrong answers. In fact, there are no right or wrong answers. There is no rule book of behavior in this budding reality. This higher dimensional reality is new, that is it is new to you. But, on the other hand, the fifth dimension is actually not new to you, as it is where you still are and have always been. Actually, what is new to you is that you are currently in an incarnation in which you have chosen to awaken to your true, multidimensional self. From the perspective of whom you have allowed your resonance to return to, which means that you have decided to push aside the veil to remember who you have always been, but you forgot. We, the Arcturians, are here now to remind you that it is the now. We see that you have waited for many incarnations for this now, but now that it is here. Can you remember your fifth dimensional life on the ship or on your home world? Can you remember when you went before the karmic board to tell them that you were ready for this very important lifetime? Can you remember standing in front of the karmic board? Can you remember the answer that you received? If, and when, you remember the above, you will know that it is the now to remember your true multidimensional self. To remember standing before the karmic board and or your fleet commander to say, I am ready for my away mission to Earth. You then reach out to receive your mission orders for this particular, very important incarnation, and turn to prepare for your embodiment into your present third-dimensional Earth vessel. Often these orders get lost, as they are stored in your consciousness, as only your fifth-dimensional consciousness can fully remember these orders that you created for yourself. Sometimes these orders got lost for many lifetimes. Sometimes you remembered your orders, but life was too difficult for you to fulfill them. Sometimes you tried to follow your orders, but the world was still so tightly under the grip of the Dark Ones, that you could not complete them. However, sometimes, you were able to fulfill your orders, which were always your chosen life mission, but suffered greatly for your courage. But, fortunately, sometimes you had an incarnation in which you did remember your mission. You followed your mission. You moved through all the obstacles and continued on with the mission that you chose before you took that Earth vessel. We see that you are about to create another life, just like that one. It is the now and you are ready. You begin your mission by remembering. What do you remember about the mission that you chose before you took this incarnation? Write down what you remember, so that you can share it with the class meeting. Say your mission out loud, so that you can practice saying it with confidence and assurance. If you cannot remember yet, there are many wonderful people in this group, likely some from your own ship or homeworld that you can ask to assist you to remember. When you ask others to assist you, you learn how you can assist others. In fact, learning and remembering are the same within the now of the fifth dimension and beyond. Blessings from the Arcturians, we are your friends and are here now to assist you.